This is Straight Good, just Alexander, and I'm down to dunk.
This is Jay Will, and I'm down to dunk.
They had. Here we go.
I'm Isaiah Hartenstein, and I'm down to dunk.
I hope Savior of basketball has won.
Well, the Dortcher Chamber has been going pretty well.
I'm Aaron Wiggins, and I'm down to dunk.
I'm Chet Holmgren, and I'm down to dunk.
I'm Mark Dagnall, and I'm down to dunk.
He just does a big smile and
I feel blessed by God to be here down to dunk, be here with you.
I'm Alex Caruso, and I'm down to dunk.
I'm AJ Mitchell, and I'm down to dunk.
This is Isaiah Joe, and I'm down to dunk.
Oh, jeez. Are you going to sing it good enough for me to guess it, or?
Panhandle. Jeez. I'm tweaking.
Name 2 famous Oklahomans.
Myself and Jalen Williams.
Is that a crazy answer?
All my friends call me Bob.
Where's Rachel?
Unique story. He lived a whole life.
Plain?
This is Cason Wallace, and I'm down to dunk.
This is Lou Dort, and I'm down to Dort.
True blood Oklahoma.
That's right. Pretty exciting, if you ask me.
This is J-Dub, world champion J-Dub, and I'm down to dunk. And eat burgers.
Ooh, welcome to Down to Dunk. I'm your host, Andrew Schlecht. We're part of the Athletic Podcast Network. Before I get to my good friend Alex Speers, I want to tell you about 2 other friends of mine, Aaron and Drew Reese of Shelter Insurance, spelled R-U-I-Z-R-U in Zerd is the question you should be asking yourself. And maybe you got into a kerfuffle with Jeremiah Fears and he destroyed your vehicle. I don't know. That could have happened. You're going to need good insurance if that happened. You're going to have to give them a call or text today. Call Aaron 405-773-5500 or Drew 405-478-7714 today. They can help you with car, home, boat, insurance. Maybe you have a boat. I don't know. Give them a call or text today. Support the people of the sport. Down to dunk with me on a Tuesday night. It's almost Wednesday in OKC, by the way. Not in Portland, but almost Wednesday in OKC. So that's my good friend Alex Speers. Alex, what's up?
What's up, Andrew? How are the roads out there?
Not too bad. Not too bad.
Good.
The temperatures rose above freezing today, and
good.
Highways are good. Neighborhood's still a little sketchy. But tomorrow, I think after tomorrow, we'll be back.
We've been worried about you out here. People in Portland talking. Hope those Okies are doing okay.
How are those Okies doing down there? They got all that snow. We got a lot of snow, bro. A lot of snow.
I heard.
Doing a lot of sledding over here.
Nice.
So the Thunder beat the Pelicans. The Thunder won a game they just desperately needed to win. There were points of that game where you're just like, oh my gosh, are they letting this slip away again? They did not. They won the game in a game that Mark Dagnall, I asked him about, it's like, what did you, I don't even know what to ask. Like, what do you even ask? Like, see these boys fighting out there? Like, I think I said something like, what did you see there at the end of the game? And he very clearly wanted to point out that he thought he likes the officials that were there. However, he thought that they kind of lost control of the game was like a major point. And it really did start with the J. Will Sadiq Bey stuff where they were beefing real hard. They were going back and forth.
Well, what's funny is in both cases, you watch the replays and nothing happened. From our vantage point, you couldn't see anything. It wasn't like you saw someone elbow the other guy in the gut or something.
Yeah.
There was just nothing. It just naturally erupted.
Yeah, I think there was some talking happening.
What could they possibly be talking about?
I don't know. Something was said there, and then the officials just kind of lost control of the game from there. And Mark was right about this. Dort fouled Fears at the buzzer. They should have called the foul, and it was even before the buzzer sounded. They should have called the foul, regardless of how much time is left. This game is over. Nobody cares. Fears probably shouldn't have been trying to shoot it anyways, but he did. You have to call the foul because then what happens is Dort fouls him really hard. Fears Fears says something. I have no idea what it is. I tried to ask guys. No one's saying a word about it. Good for them. They're keeping that in-house. But Dort just grabs him by the jersey, and he has got him. And Fears is uncontrollable. Like, he is so mad. Whatever was said back and forth, Fears lost his mind during this. Dude, they had like security that was trying to drag him off the court. It took 3 guys to get him off the court. And also Joe Dumars came on the court as well and was like trying to usher him off the court. He at one point tried to like juke the security guard because he's so mad trying to get back to him. Like, in my mind, I'm like, what's going to happen? Like, what is he going to do?
You probably didn't even see the hallway footage, did you?
No, I haven't seen the hallway footage.
He was just like still very fired up.
Yeah, I mean, it was very clear because a lot of times guys will get pushed to like from one end of the court to the other. They'll get to the free throw line. They'll decide, okay, I'm going to walk back. I'm just going to go back to the locker room.
Yeah.
He did not turn around the whole time. Like, he was faced toward the Thunder the whole time as people are like pushing him toward the tunnel. Like, he was so mad. I have not seen him get that heater. I did talk to somebody with the Pelicans that was like, yeah, he's a hothead and he's had his moments.
Yeah.
He's been mad this season and has done stuff similar to this, but never like this. So it was bizarre. It was just very strange. And that does not surprise me to hear that he was still losing it in the hallway because it was a mess. It was very strange to see.
Well, I appreciated it because otherwise it was kind of a boring game. It wasn't a boring game. It was an ugly game.
It was an ugly game.
And those interactions made it much more entertaining than it had any right to be.
Yeah.
And now I'm thinking, when do we play the Pelicans next? What's going to happen next time?
Yeah. They clearly do not like each other.
Yeah, which is fun. I mean, obviously they're as far away from each other as you could possibly be.
First place and last place in the Western Conference.
In the standings. I definitely feel like, with the exception of maybe a couple teams, like if OKC plays that same game tonight, they're losing to like 26 of the 30 teams in the NBA. It's funny, you look at the team stats,
yeah,
and it's almost flipped. Like you look at the Pelicans where they're shooting like 25% from 3, but they have way more steals, they're causing more turnovers, they're getting out in transition more.
They didn't turn it over.
They didn't turn it over. Like, they kind of had the Thunder blueprint for ugly wins, when Thunder has those types of games. But it was, I mean, that first quarter,
dude,
was one of the uglier first quarters I've seen this season. I was laughing. 7A, the artist.
Yeah.
They were posting about how like it felt like one of the games from the tank years. Yeah. And it really did, because it was like 90% the worst basketball I've ever seen, and then there just randomly be these like really nice plays. Like, you had the Oos just randomly coming in the game, deciding to shoot, I'm going to shoot a Dirk fadeaway, and then the very next play is that length of the court pass from J. Will to Oos.
Yeah.
I was just thinking, if you took that 30-second clip and could show us in like 3 years ago, like January 2023, like, dude, I'm just going to show you this one 30-second clip of Oos. Okay, that's all I'm going to tell you about his future. We would have been like, oh my God.
We did it.
We did it. Now, you'd have to cut it right at 30 seconds because he did get blocked on a layup the very next play. But if you just saw those plays, and that's why it reminded me, like, I agree that it was like a tanking game, because it was mostly ugly, and then you just have these moments where you're like, "Oh my God, where did that come from?" It was kind of fun to watch. So I watched the first quarter,
yeah,
at a Thai restaurant while I was waiting for my food.
Oh, nice.
I listened to the second quarter on my drive home, and I decided to listen to the Pelicans announcer.
Yeah.
Who I don't know who that is. Their radio announcer.
Okay.
Very funny.
Really?
Like, so beaten down
Oh no.
in like a very funny way. Just because first he was getting so pissed on one of the Shea calls early in the game, and he was like 50 steps. He just took 50 steps. It doesn't. You know what? Doesn't even matter, folks. Don't even bother getting mad. This is just how it's gonna be.
Dude, you know the one I would have loved to hear is when Shea. So Shea drives to the hoop. He hits Herb Jones in the face on the drive. Shea makes the basket, gets called for a foul. Herb gets called for a foul. They challenge it. The ruling of the challenge, and I'm sitting next to somebody who is a Pelicans employee, and the challenge is unsuccessful. They're giving Shea the and one, but they're also giving Shea a technical foul for hitting Herb in the face. Have you ever heard of the combination of an and one plus technical foul? Shouldn't that just be an offensive foul?
Yeah, it should be one or the other. It should be a call on the floor or offensive foul. Like, that felt like Shea has 3 fouls. We don't want to give him his 4th. What could we do? What could we do?
Yeah, what? What was that? That was so weird.
Well, I did get to hear his reaction to the play early. It was in the second quarter when Sadiq Bey, like, it almost looked like J. Will had pushed him, but then on replay, like, J. Will didn't touch him.
Yeah.
And they ended up saying incidental tripping.
Yes.
And the announcer was like, I have never heard that in my life. Incidental tripping. What is this?
It was a bad call. That was a horrific call too.
It was. Yeah, there were definitely a lot of just strange calls throughout the night.
Yeah.
Which kind of added to the flavor of the overall game. It was just one of those games. It was just a bizarre game.
A backcourt violation where they did not step backcourt. I mean, it was a really, really poorly officiated game. And things are supposed to get better because they got their little headsets on. Now they're communicating with Secaucus.
Nope.
Dude, also, tell me this. Why do they have headsets on that look like they're from the early 2000s?
I feel like they should have, like, the early 2000s dad's Bluetooth. They should just have that.
That would look more
the whole time.
That would look more modern than what they have on. Could you not, like, have like an AirPod looking thing in your ear? Why do they have like this full, like, Britney Spears microphone going on?
Yeah.
Like, what is that?
I don't know. The refs, it was not their finest hour.
No, it was bad. It was very bad.
Yeah. But yeah, so I really enjoyed the second quarter just listening to that, because it was obviously a much more interesting quarter than the first quarter, because you had like this nice OKC run.
Yeah.
And then while the Pelicans were turning the ball over a ton, and the announcer was so funny. He was like, oh, there's another turnover. They just keep handing it to him. That's why you've lost here 13 times in a row, guys. Like he sounded like a dad. I really liked him. But then the Pelicans make that run and end up going up. And yeah, so that was fun. And then I felt like second half, OKC like finally started to figure some things out. They took control of the game.
Yeah.
Even as the Pelicans were still making the occasional run, I felt like at a certain point, okay, they're going to win this game. This is no longer in doubt. This isn't going to be like another embarrassing loss. We're not going to have to talk about 3 straight home losses.
Yeah. There was one. I'm trying to find where it is.
Well, the Wiggins, the Wiggins 3 was probably
3.
That was the biggest moment
with 4:04 left.
Because it was a 5-point game, right?
Yeah, and it was the Chet offensive rebound that got sent back to Wiggs, who made the 3, because it was a 5-point game at that point.
Yeah,
and Isaiah Joe had just missed a 3. He missed like a step back 3 that was like, man, this he must be feeling himself, because it was just not a great shot, and he misses, and I was like, oh man, they're only up 5. And then Wiggins hit the 3, which that moment felt like, okay, now they've really taken control of the game. And then The Pelicans miss a shot, come back down the court. Dort hits a three, and then it felt like, okay, this one is really over. But yeah, that one was big. Also, the game ops missed a massive opportunity because when Wiggins hit that three, they go up 8, 4:04 left in the game. Timeout Pelicans. That's titanium. That's the titanium moment. You know what they played?
I'll remember it when you say it because I was one.
Space Jam.
Space Jam. Oh, come on, though. I mean, I was singing along.
Listen, you know that I love Space Jam just as much as anybody. I was like, everybody get up. And I listen, I get it. But if there's a precedent for a song like Titanium to be played, this was the moment to play Titanium.
It's not still DJ Boom, is it?
No, it's not. I'm trying to remember what his name is. But
they put him out to pasture.
Game Ops messed up.
Well, from what I've heard, it sounds like Titanium's kind of off the table lately. It's just not. It's not the thing we thought it was.
I mean, maybe not, because that was the Titanium moment, and everybody was waiting for it, and all we got was Space Jam.
Yeah, everybody was waiting for it.
Everybody was waiting for it.
Yeah, they were panning to the crowd. I saw so many confused faces. Like, what am I supposed to do right now?
I wish they would have panned to my face. I'd be like, I was mad.
Okay, my favorite stat from this game, Andrew.
Mm-hmm.
So the Thunder had 16 turnovers to the Pelicans 9 turnovers.
Yeah.
They were a -7 or +7, depending on how you want to do it, in turnovers. Awful. Yeah. I looked back. Okay, I went back all the way to the 22-23 season. So that's when they were 40 and 42.
Mm-hmm.
I included every regular season game, every playoff game.
Yep.
From then until now. How many games over that time span do you think they lost the turnover battle by 7 or more turnovers? What would be your guess?
4.
Great guess. Including tonight, it's exactly 4.
Seriously?
It's only happened 4 times. And one of them was one of the finals games. I believe it was game 6. That was because 108-91, that had to have been game 6. They were +10 or -10.
They didn't win game 6 in the finals, though.
No, I'm saying they turned the ball over 10 times.
Oh, it didn't matter the result? Is that what you're saying?
Oh, yeah. No, I'm saying wins, losses, anything.
Okay. Anytime. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, I believe that then.
Yeah, it was game 6. Yeah, isn't that crazy?
That's crazy.
That's what? 4.5 seasons plus playoff games.
Yeah.
Like, that's how good they have been at winning the turnover battle, and especially never getting blown out in a turnover battle. And yeah, tonight was, it was another night where they lose the possession battle. Pelicans take 99 to 87 shots. Lucky
that they just could. I mean, they made 34% of their shots. Al.
Yeah, well,
from the field.
I know. That's why the rebounding. So overall, the rebounds were within 1, but then the Pelicans got 21 offensive rebounds.
Yeah,
which is true. They dominated them, but they also shot 34%.
There were a lot of rebounds to be had.
Yes,
on the defensive end for the Thunder.
And watching the pregame, they were talking about, which I didn't realize how good the Pelicans had been in the paint. They're number 1 across the board in terms of percentage of points at the rim, all this stuff.
Yep.
And they shot 47.1% at the rim tonight.
Yeah.
And they still took a ton of shots. They took 39% of their shots at the rim.
Yeah.
Shot 47.1%. Chet was obviously great, but J. Will, career high in blocks.
He was great.
And he had I'm trying to remember who he blocked. He had one block where I just wasn't expecting him to even attempt something like that. So that was kind of cool to see J. Will get some blocks. He's not, I don't think of him as a rim protector.
Well, Mark referred to him as a ground bound rim protector whenever he was a rookie or in his second year.
Yeah.
All he did was take charges. And I actually asked J. Will about that after the game. I was like, Mark referred to you as a ground bound rim defender because you're just taking charges. That's all you're doing. and now you're like you have 4 blocks in a game. I was like, well, how did you get from that version of you to today? And he's like, well, I'm still pretty ground bound. He's like, I'm not like some great rim defender, but he talked a lot about the weight that he lost and how he like transformed his body and how that is still like how it is like highly impacting his game this year and like how different he feels. And you can tell. Like, I don't know that I would have liked even this version of Zion, which is not like some killer, but I don't know that I would have wanted like the rookie or second year Jay Will defending Zion, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
And he did a really good job on him tonight, I thought.
He did. That was really surprising, especially because those 4 blocks, like, it wasn't like he got one at the very end of the game.
Right.
Like they showed that stat at some point in the third quarter, like career high 4 blocks for Jay Will.
Yeah.
And then Chet, of course, had 5. Chet was.
God,
Chet through a certain part of the game was like automatic because they showed, I think it was when he hit like 18 points or something. He was 8 of 10 at that time. He missed like his last 4 shots or whatever, but he was generally very good in this game. The only thing I'll say about Chet negatively is as I was watching the game, I felt like, man, he gets blocked a lot considering how tall he is.
Yeah.
And I looked it up, and after this game, he will lead this team in player who gets blocked the most. Right now, he's tied with Shea before this game at 32. And it's just a little strange. Like, you understand why Shea would get blocked. He's not the tallest guy on the court. But for a 7'2" or whatever he is guy to get blocked as much as Chet does, and you understand why watching him. Like, he sometimes around the rim is like so methodical. If there is a guy trailing the play, you can see the block coming from a mile away.
Yeah.
Because they know what he's about to do. And again, like, generally he was awesome tonight. But there were a few, I think he was blocked twice tonight. And it just looks the same every time it happens. Unless it's like, you know, Wemby blocking him or Scotty Barnes blocking him on like a jumper. Usually it's around the rim where it's just like a little too predictable what he's about to do. And he's not like moving super fast either. And so the guys just have a ton of time to clock it and then block it.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, it's a part of his developing offensive game where he is like still in some ways like adjusting to the NBA and what he can be as an elite offensive player. And he has like some great nights. Like, he had an amazing third quarter. Like, he was so good.
Yeah.
I think he had like 9 points in the first 3 minutes of the third quarter.
Yeah.
He was dominant in that stretch. And like some of his block shots too were great. I looked back at Jay Will's blocks. So he blocks Zion, just like Zion's just like trying to drive by him. He blocks him. He blocks Sadiq Bey. On that play, I don't know if you remember this play, but he blocked Sadiq. The ball just kind of gets batted around. Somehow Sadiq Bey, who's sitting on the ground, ends up with the basketball. It was just like, what is happening? And then he got Derek Queen twice. And like one, Derek's like trying to drive to the rim and he gets him. Another one, he's like in transition and Derek tries to attack him, like going downhill. And Queen really thought he got fouled, but Jay Will got credit for the block. So, yeah, I mean, those were all like plays where guys were trying to like punk him, basically. You know, like, they're like driving straight at him. Like, that's how, and that was not his game whatsoever. It was like either he is just going to like stonewall them at the rim or he's going to get a charge, but there ain't no way he's like jumping up to block these guys.
Right.
And he was able to do it.
Yeah. That combo, the Blocks brothers, Chet, potential defense player of the year, and Jay Will. That's what we're calling them now.
We've always called them. 9 blocks between the two of them is pretty wild. Like, it's probably really rare that like a pair of Thunder teammates have 9 blocks.
Yeah, I don't think there's a way for me to search that on StatHead.
Yeah. I mean,
but
like, I don't know that Perk would get enough. Like maybe Serge Ibaka got like 7 and Perk got 2 in one game or something like that.
Or like maybe KD had a random block game.
Yeah, you could see KD and Ibaka doing it, or maybe even Russ and Ibaka.
Yeah,
maybe did it once, but the J Will Chet combo is one that I don't think that we even last year were like wanting them to play it, but they just kind of need J Will right now just because they need players that are good. And when you're playing Oos 19 minutes, when you're playing Brooks Barnheiser, who's like capping out at like 5 minutes, it's like that's about all we can get from Brooks Barnheiser at this point. Like you just need good players, and Mark is turning to J Will a lot during this stretch where they're still missing a ton of guys.
I can't believe Oos played 19 minutes. I didn't realize it was that much.
It was a lot. It was a lot of Oos, and it was a lot of him just kind of fading in and out. Like he had some like good moments. I feel like he's passing the ball really well, when he's in there, and he had a couple like pretty good like rebounds that at like pretty crucial moments. But he's just a guy that is like going to fade in and out, and that's just kind of the way that his game is in the NBA.
Yeah, it was an interesting offensive game because it was bad. Like in the half court, cleaning the glass has OKC at 79.1 for their offensive rating in the half court, which is miserable. But they did have 25 assists. Like it didn't when it did work, it looked good.
Yeah.
It didn't feel quite as in the mud as it has in some other games, even though the offense wasn't great again. But there was still some like good plays to make you feel good about the offense.
Yeah.
But yeah, Chet, he was awesome again. And he had some really nice that mid-range shot that he had. I think that was against Queen. Just like really clean. And that's the type of shot where it's like, man, if that could just become automatic. I mean, it looked like a KD shot.
Yeah, it did.
Like if he could do that consistently, that you just need something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I heard you and McKelly talking about how he just like needs a move, just like a go-to move.
Yeah.
And I almost think it should be something closer to a KD shot, just because, as I talked about earlier, like sometimes I just feel like he moves a little bit slower, like expecting, you talked about the spin move, which has really been good, but like asking him to do too much handle wise. I don't know if he's ready for that, but some of those like face up KD shots or him fading away, like I think something like that could be it eventually.
Yeah. I don't disagree. I think it's like something around the free throw line, where he can like consistently get to a shot where he can just shoot over guys. Cause that's the thing. And I've seen him doing it more this season where he's just more willing to shoot over players. And at times it looks great. And then sometimes it looks like Scotty getting him at the end.
I know. That's like the downside of when teams stopped putting their centers on Chet. Theoretically, it means they're putting a smaller guy on him, but then you have someone like Scotty Barnes, and it's like, oh man, really no benefit to this.
Yeah, J Will did throw a touchdown pass to Oos.
That was awesome, beautiful.
Oos's second bucket,
beautiful,
second and final bucket of the game for Oos. I asked J Will what was better, what felt better to him. A touchdown pass like that or a made three, and what do you think his answer was?
I mean, I guess because it's more rare, although this season I think he's shooting 30% from three, but because it's more rare, I would say the baseball pass.
Yeah, he said the touchdown pass. He then proceeded to let us know that he is QB1 on the team.
Oh, on the team.
Yeah,
makes sense.
And there are, I did this quiz with guys on Thunder After Dark. I want to see if you can get it. There are two other guys competing for QB1 on the team right now.
I would guess Kenrich.
Kenrich is third on this. He did mention Kenny. He said that he's basically the guy where if the other three are injured, they're running the Wildcat with Kenrich.
Okay. All right, that's more details than I was expecting.
There was a lot of he was divulging a lot of details about it. It was really funny. I put this on Twitter and on my Instagram. This conversation.
I feel like there's no way Dort is like
no.
Dort doesn't look flexible enough to throw a football like that.
Nope.
Maybe Aaron Wiggins?
No, Wiggins Wiggins was there, and he mentioned Wiggs as like a receiver.
Kaysen?
Kaysen's the number one receiver.
Kaysen. Who could it be? Who could it be? I'm trying to think of guys who I could envision in my head being a QB.
Yeah.
I mean, they're all tall enough.
They're all tall enough for sure.
Brandon Carlson.
No,
there's
DC
no.
was not mentioned in this one. Alex Caruso.
Yeah.
And then Isaiah Hartenstein.
Oh, I wasn't even thinking about Hart.
Yeah, those are the other.
I would think he'd be more like a tight end.
Yeah, he said that QB2 is Caruso, and then he was like, I think he said QB5 or QB4 is Hartenstein. Like he's not exactly the next one. But there's the competition there. Also, apparently, it's he thinks he's QB1. Nobody else thinks that Jay Will's QB1. So,
well, he put some good tape down tonight.
He did. It looked great.
Yeah,
it looked awesome.
Rising up the mocks.
He is. He's rising.
Hey, the way things are going, he may make the Pro Bowl. Andrew, you hear about this?
No,
Shedeur?
No, I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's a big deal because Shedeur Sanders got picked for the Pro Bowl. He was a rookie this year. He wasn't very good, and people are up in arms about it.
Wait, why did he get picked for it?
Because the Pro Bowl is not real, and it's not. No one cares.
Just because like nobody wanted to be there.
Probably, yeah. People care about All Pro, which is like All NBA.
Yeah.
But if you come from another sport and you hear about Pro Bowl, you're thinking All-Star game.
Yeah.
So you're like, oh, these must be the best players. It's not really anymore. It's kind of a weird thing now.
Yeah, all these exhibition games are getting weirder and not as fun.
Yeah, hockey's the only one that's figured it out.
Yeah, they have.
And baseball. I mean, baseball's kind of always been good.
Yeah, and there's stuff at stake. Whereas,
and I like that they wear their own jerseys.
Yeah, that is fun.
I like that.
That is kind of fun. Yeah. All right, let's take a quick break. We'll come back. I think we should look ahead to the Thunder's upcoming schedule. Looks pretty nasty. We'll be right back. And we're back after that quick break. I want to tell you about our friends at Bob Moore Kia before we talk about the Thunder's upcoming schedule. Right now, Bob Moore Kia, 2025 Kia Telluride SX Prestige X line, which is what I'm driving right now. And I will tell you, that thing handles well in the snow. If you were just curious, that thing is a beast. It's awesome. You can get it right now, 0% for 60 months. Go test drive one of these Kia Tellurides. They're amazing. You can also get a Kia Sorento S, 0% for 60 months, which is what you're seeing if you're watching on YouTube right now. You can also get the Kia EV6 GT line, 0% for 72 months. And also the 2025 Kia K4 LXS, $155 a month for 24 months. I need to go test drive a K4. Those look cool. Our friends at Bob Moore Kia are located on Northwest Expressway, in between Council and Rockwell. Go visit them today. Tell them that Down to Dunk sent you. Go test drive a Kia today. Okay, Al. So the easy part of the schedule is gone, and they did real bad. Losing to the Pacers and the Raptors. They did beat the Bucks, which was good, but like losing to the Pacers and Raptors at home is just like, man, you got like these three like mostly gimme games, and I know that they're injured. There are a lot of reasons to explain these away, and I couldn't really summon the energy to be like upset about any of these because like, yeah, they don't have all their guys, but it's like still like, man, like you really kind of needed to get these because you look ahead at the schedule and it's Timberwolves, Nuggets, Magic, Spurs, Rockets, Lakers, Suns, and Bucks. And some of those sound a lot worse than they really are. Like the Bucks are probably not going to be with Giannis if his self-diagnosis is correct. And like that is a putrid basketball team right now. The Orlando Magic have been really bad recently. The Nuggets may not have their guys still, and the Timberwolves have been horrible lately. And also, I just don't think the Lakers are that good. It's like it sounds worse than maybe it really is, but however, those teams are all a lot better than the teams the Thunder just played, and the Pelicans and the Pacers certainly. So, like, one, they need to get some guys back is a huge part of what's happening here, but they also just need to play better than they have recently.
Yeah, and we'll see what happens with the Dort thing, because if he gets like a game suspension, which like
I wonder if he gets fined. I don't know. I mean, what do you think he did that would?
I think it was like the grabbing the jersey and like, because that is pretty aggressive.
It is. Do you get suspended for grabbing someone's jersey?
I don't know. I'm just saying I hope it doesn't happen, because even Dort haters would admit if you need him for a game, it's playing in Minnesota to guard Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, it gets, especially if you don't have Kaysen or Caruso.
Yeah, like that's a loss.
If you have all three of those guys gone, and especially, and I think like the Wolves have been bad lately. Like they've kind of fallen off a cliff, and there's a lot of reasons for that potentially. Like they did beat the Warriors like a drum in their last game, but before that,
they did.
They lost 5 in a row.
Yeah.
But this is also a Warriors team that did not have anybody. I mean, like they started Guy Santos, Quentin Post, Moses Moody, Pat Spencer, and Pajemski. Like you better beat that team whenever you're fully healthy here. Like you better beat that team. Or I guess Ant didn't play. I forgot that. Anyway.
Yes, I'm anticipating that being a loss. But especially if Dort is out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because it doesn't matter how they've played recently. They hate OKC.
Yeah.
They always play up to the Thunder.
I was gonna say it's almost worse that they've been bad, because like when a team is like an NBA team is not, especially a good one who's having a bad stretch, is always going to find a way to get out of that bad stretch. You know, the Thunder have done that multiple times. You know, they put the beat down on the Cavs. I was like, and I felt like, oh, the Thunder are back. You know, the Wolves will have a good game, and it could be against OKC.
Although if Dort is out, it could work like reverse psychology on Chris Finch, because he'll be so confused because there will be no Kaysen, no Dort, no Caruso. He won't know what to get mad at, and maybe it will throw him off a little bit.
Yeah, maybe so.
You know, maybe that could work. And it's a bummer that they play Denver the next game, because apparently Jokic could be back by like another week.
Yeah.
But not before that game.
Yeah.
So we'll be getting some version of the current Nuggets.
And some version of the current Thunder too.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, who knows who will be back by then? I mean, I guess it's not even we're like not even a week away from that game. And it was a game that like we were all circling for so long. Like, oh, they finally play the Nuggets. And it's like, oh, well, it'll certainly be without J-Dub, and who knows who else.
And their next chance is the second to last game of the season. So they'll probably be sitting, hopefully, by that point.
I mean, they play them again after the All-Star break. The Nuggets.
Oh yeah, they do. March 9th. Okay.
And February 27th.
Oh, all of their games against Denver are coming up.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, then who cares?
Yeah. Yeah.
There'll be
Hopefully
plenty
by
of
the end of
games.
February, it's like it's after the All-Star break. They play Brooklyn, Cleveland, Toronto, Detroit. And then they have a Friday night game on ESPN.
Yeah.
At home.
Yeah, that's a great week.
Yeah, that's a big time one. And hopefully, I mean, the hope for the Thunder is that they have some semblance of health. Maybe not by that time, but like certainly like sometime in March. Like, can we start to get guys back? Like, can we get Dub back? Can we get iHeart back in here?
Please, just to shut up. Just to stop some of the Reddit posts I read. Please.
I've had to stay away from Reddit at this point.
I mean, it's everywhere. I get it. It's been I mean, if I was to break the season up into Sky is Falling,
Yeah.
I would say from the first Spurs loss to Christmas, that was the first Sky is Falling.
Yeah, this guy fell.
That was a big skyfall. Because
Yeah,
that's 4 losses, 3 to the Spurs, 1 to the Timberwolves. That was the first skyfall.
When they hadn't lost. Yeah.
Yes. Second skyfall, I think it qualifies. The Phoenix loss, which was fine on its own, but then to follow that up with getting blown out by Charlotte at home.
I know. I was out of town for those. But yeah.
Second skyfall.
The sky was falling, yes.
And then, this, I would say if they had lost tonight, that would definitely have qualified as a skyfall.
Yeah.
The 2 in a row at home was bad.
Yeah.
It was pretty bad. I feel like compared to some of those earlier ones, it doesn't hurt quite as bad just because the injuries really just are absurd. I mean, when you and McKelly were going through, okay, how many of their top 6 playmakers are out right now? Like it really gets to a point where you're like, what do you want from this team? Like what realistically can they do when, as we're talking about, they just have no playmakers on the court? Why would you think anything else would happen? Like, you want them to play good defense, which I would say generally they've done in these games. Like, I thought they were good against Toronto. They were awesome tonight.
Yeah, they were amazing tonight.
So I don't know. I think 2 losses.
What? I mean, they went point oos.
they had to go.
I know. I'm telling you
to do
that, like, a guy who is not in the rotation, whenever your Mark Daigneault is your coach,
by
the way, and like you have to play him at point, and he did fine. I'm not like here to say that he did bad, but it's like, man, like, can we just AJ missing is big, AC missing is big, like you have like nobody else that can just like initiate the offense.
So, in my opinion, I feel like they avoided a skyfall tonight. 3 losses in a row at home, I think that's unavoidable. You got to say the sky's falling.
Well, I was teed up where I was texting with Dave and S, and it was like, hey, if the Thunder lose, you're going to come on NBA Daily because it is like a moment.
Oh, wow. Oh, F them.
Yeah. I mean, it was a thing.
No, it's not. Go watch. There's plenty of other games. Ignore us.
I know.
Let us be.
Yeah,
let us heal.
Yeah. I mean, that was like the conversation where, and if they win, it's like, oh, okay, everybody back to normal. Nothing to see here.
Yeah. Because, like, I mean, Portland lost to the Wizards tonight.
Yeah.
Detroit barely beat the Nuggets.
Yeah.
Even by 2. I don't know. Everyone's just stinking right now.
Yeah, that's the thing is go look if you want to feel better about what's happening in OKC right now, just go look at the standings and look at how teams have performed in their last 10 games. Be like, oh, like everybody is not good. I mean, the Thunder are.
If you want to freak out about something, freak out about the Clippers maybe being our first round opponent and being the best team in the NBA right now.
Yeah, I mean, for real. They've been really good. They've like suddenly climbed out of this pit of hell that they were in, and they're 9-1 in their last 10. I mean, they made a guy eat his own tweet.
Do you know who that guy is? Rich Homie Flom?
I mean, I don't know him.
Okay, he's part of the expanded Ball universe.
Oh, he is.
Yeah, he has a Clippers podcast.
I know he has a Clippers podcast. I didn't know he was affiliated with Ball in any way.
He's a part of the expanded universe, I would say.
Okay.
He comes on randomly.
Okay.
But yeah, so that was cool.
Yeah. And the fact that the Clippers were like all in on it, like their social media team was all in on him eating the tweet.
Yeah. A great reminder to never do something like that unless you are willing to do the thing.
Lucky for Thunder fans, the Thunder would never post a tweet that says "eat the tweet."
You don't think they would have acknowledged it at all?
No chance.
Well, okay. What if you had made it more public that you were going to get a Dion Waiters tattoo on your butt, which you did say you would do?
I did.
If they had won the championship in 2016.
I did. Yeah.
No,
they're not mentioning it. No.
See, nowadays, if you said that, I feel like it would get big enough where they'd be forced forced to address it.
If there were any other franchise, yes. I think if we were covering any other franchise and watching Dion push Manu Ginobili and potentially win a championship, yes, but not this one. No, I think that they would very much ignore it.
Hey, that tweet. Did you see the? Did you see the fans chanting?
Yes,
That's pretty cool.
yeah. The people at the wall were chanting.
Dude, what a turnaround. What a turnaround. I'm not just talking about the record, but just the vibes.
I know.
Wow, good for them. I mean, it was fun pretending that we were going to get a top 3 pick.
It was so fun. We do tankathon spins at the end of every show.
And it would be some really cruel karma if it came back and if oh my God, if the Thunder enter the playoffs like injured and then play this Clippers team that they just continue going on this run, but they somehow still end up in the 9-10.
Yeah.
That would be the worst, Andrew.
Yeah, that would be bad. That would be really bad.
Let me see. How far are they behind Golden State to get up into that 7-8 so I don't have to think about them? Oh, they're only 3 games back. Oh, they'll be there. They'll be there.
I know, especially with the shape that Golden State's in right now. What are they going to do? I mean, they have the same. Yeah, they have like the same win percentage basically as Portland.
Yeah.
So I think they'll pass the Blazers, and then it's like, yeah, can they pass Golden State? And then, a lot of it's about who's that 7th seed, because right now it's Minnesota. I just kind of have to believe Minnesota's not going to be there at the end of the season. Like, I feel like Minnesota's going to climb up to 5-6, but then it's like maybe it's Phoenix. I mean, Phoenix makes the most sense, or the Lakers, who I just don't think are any good. Anyways.
Or the Lakers.
So
that'd be fun.
Lakers,
Clippers 7-8
in the play-in.
Yeah, I'd like
that would rock.
One thing we didn't mention from tonight's game,
Mm-hmm.
which I think was worthy of mentioning, is that insane SGA floater.
Dude.
That I don't know if he knew that Missy was trailing that play.
Yeah.
Because as I watching that unfold, I'm like, oh my gosh, Missy's gonna block this off of the backboard and it's gonna go to the other side of the court.
Yeah.
And for him to get that high enough where Missy didn't even have a chance at it. I mean, that was a really incredible play. I don't know if he was aware though.
The Euro step teardrop, I got a video of it. It's like sometimes I'll just like start videoing, like, all right. Something like very cool happened when I started videoing this one. Because it was like I'm watching it right now. Like he pulls up, crosses over. Like, I've not seen a Euro step teardrop before.
And it went so high.
It was very cool. Also, something that was cool is, and it involves Yves Missy, is that Lou Dort got a jump ball and it was against Yves Missy, and you just thought, like,
yeah.
I mean, what would you have put if we would have just paused it, and let's say BetMGM calls you and like, hey Al, we need to put odds on this jump ball.
Even odds, because Dort is all heart. He's gonna get it.
I did not think he had a chance. I would have put it like, I don't know how you do odds, because I don't wager, but I'd be like, I bet he has like a 4% chance of getting this.
Yeah, that was very impressive. I'll count that as an offensive rebound.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Does that go in the stats as anything? Does it
when you win a jump ball?
When you win a jump ball in game, like when it's like a tie up like that.
I mean, I don't know where to find that.
Maybe someone in the chat can tell us if it counts as like a steal, if it's a change in possession.
I have no idea.
I have no idea
how that is registered.
I think the Bulls. I like the Bulls going after Missy though. I think he's a solid player.
Sure,
he should be on a different team.
Yeah,
he's not going to get any time on this team.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, at least the Pelicans are playing Derek Queen. It's like, that's good.
Yeah, and he's definitely very up and down compared to that run he had.
At
the beginning of the season.
He was not ready for Chet at all.
No.
Chet destroyed him. And like, yeah, he's a fine player, but like that trade, it went from like looking horrific to like, Derek Queen's he's good. He's good. Derek Queen's good. Now it's back to horrific again, in my opinion.
It's back to horrific because the Bucks are now in 7th.
I know.
So Atlanta's going to go into that. I mean, when we used to do the odds, when we had the Houston pick and our own pick, and figuring out, what's the percentage? Because you get to combine them. Like, that's what Atlanta's. Their odds are going to be so good to get a top 3 pick.
Yeah, that's where like, you don't feel good about what's happened to Atlanta this year, but with that situation, you're like, you know what? That's okay.
They just need to be good enough to not give the Spurs a good pick.
Dude, I will be so mad.
Like, they've won 3 in a row.
I know. Yeah, just stay in the play-in and try to win it, please.
Please,
come on,
please.
Just try to get the 8th seed. Please, try to get the 8th seed. It would be so bad if the Spurs like somehow snuck back in here and got like another top 3 pick or something. That would be absolute misery.
I thought it was very funny, the end. I rewatched it several times because I was trying to figure out if something happened, which nothing really did to spark it that I could see.
Something was said. Something had to have been said.
I assume. But seeing J Will come in, and you can just see so many mad faces, and then J Will's big smile.
He's just smiling from ear to ear.
I think it was Jose Alvarado who was like right next to him.
Yeah,
I don't know if he was smiling at him, but he was looking that way, and he's just a fun guy. Fun guy.
If you look at my video, another fun guy, Jordan Poole, is just kind of.
He looked so confused.
He's just like trailing, like kind of like not even trying to like be a part of anything that's happening, but he's just like kind of just casually walking as Jeremiah Fears is like wanting to like get loose to hurt somebody.
Yeah.
And he's just like kind of walking behind him. You can see it in the video that I put on Twitter or Instagram. That's just like what? Like what is happening here? Like you could tell that he's just like, I don't know. I don't even play anymore. Like what am I supposed to do? That was very strange. That was a very strange moment. But it did make like watching the game and being at the game a lot more interesting. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, it was a blast.
Shout
a blast. Okay, should we get it? Is it time to get into it? What did you think about Bill Belichick being snubbed as a first ballot Hall of Famer, Andrew?
I mean, that's a travesty.
I couldn't believe it, Andrew.
I mean,
couldn't believe it.
Isn't that a disaster for the NFL?
I don't. Yeah, I mean,
what qualifies you then to as a coach to be a first Hall of Famer?
Nothing. What qualifies anyone at that point? I mean, it's very funny, obviously. I mean, Bill Belichick seems like an annoying guy, but
he seems like a complete weirdo.
But he's also clearly one of the best NFL coaches ever. But
yes.
that is really wild. I was trying to think of like what the equivalent in the NBA would be. Maybe Pop is, like maybe. I mean, that just feels like unbelievable. But maybe like Steve Kerr.
Yeah, both feel just insane.
Yeah.
How is that being justified?
Well, so Bill Polian, who's the Colts, he was like the Colts GM when they were playing.
Yeah.
Like during the Peyton Brady era.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess he was on the other side of like Deflategate. And so he was bringing up Deflategate and Spygate a lot in these talks. But he claims that he voted for Bill. I think this is going to be Pablo Torre's next thing. I think Pablo's going to get the list of who didn't vote for Bill. I think that's going to be his next episode.
Man, if you're a fan of a sports team, you just don't want Pablo Torres.
No.
to say the name of your team. You just don't want it.
Yes. Yeah. If anyone has watched his newest one about the Grizzlies owner,
Golly.
it's like out of left field.
It's like, God, like,
Yeah.
it is bad. It is really bad. You thought being a Grizzlies fan was brutal.
I know it makes the things that Jaw does seem like so
I
like
know.
inconsequential.
Yeah, it's like a war criminal now. What is happening? What in the world is happening in Memphis?
But yeah, Pablo's going to get that list. We're going to find out.
Shout out to Pablo, our colleague.
Our colleague, that's right. He'll be on Down to Dunk soon. I'm trying to think why we could actually if he's on Down to Dunk, probably not a good reason.
Yeah, probably not. I was just trying to think of like what would be a reason that we'd want him to come on Down to
A
Dunk.
positive reason? I don't think that would
What's
exist.
the positive reason?
Yeah, let's actually keep Pablo away from our team and our podcast.
Yeah. Pablo's been on NBA Daily a couple times, and it's very helpful to have that guy around. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
He's great. All right, Al. It's almost 1 a.m. here. Still, we're doing the Wednesday pod. It's a Wednesday, so that counts.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else?
No. I know it's been a weird stretch, but at the very least, we're gonna get some like marquee matchups so that if they do lose,
Yeah.
it'll be worth it to freak out. If we lose to San Antonio again, yeah, we're gonna be freaking out.
Yeah.
That'll be fun. It feels like we're a little bit in the dog days of the season right now.
Yeah. I mean, for sure. Yeah.
Especially with this recent schedule, it's like I get it. They lost. I just don't really care right now.
I know. Yeah,
But even if they're injured, if they get like blown out with the Spurs, I would be pissed.
yeah. Trade deadline's next week.
Woo!
So hopefully we get something.
Sam, just give us a little something. We don't ask for much.
Give us a little something.
Just a little something. Bring back Ronnie Price. He never even got to play for us.
Didn't even get to play. Give him another contract.
Give him a 10-day so he can retire a Thunder. Did he retire a Thunder?
I don't know. I think he played for somebody else.
He did.
After that. We're doing a studio show for the trade deadline for NBA Daily. So be on the lookout for more on that. That should be a really fun day that I'll be producing. So look out for that. And yeah, we'll have to see. I don't know if we'll get much more than like some kind of Oos trade, but Zach Bobernick in the chat. I think the Thunder will trade for Jeremiah Fears.
Wow. That would be because somebody on the Thunder subreddit posted press these quotes about the Hayward trade, like,
Yeah.
postseason.
Yeah.
And that would be a very funny, like, hold my beer.
Yeah.
To bring Jeremiah Fears.
Understand like how disruptive trades can be,
Yeah.
blah, and it's like,
But actually,
on second thought,
let's give it a shot.
we got good value here.
We do need a creator.
Yeah, I don't know that he's that, but
He's healthy.
he is okay. That's the one.
There he is.
He's healthy. Dude, he hit that one bank three that was just like, what the heck was that? That was so weird. He had a bad night. He had a really bad night, which maybe contributed to his frustration, you know, at the end of the game. But yeah, I don't expect big fireworks for the Thunder. It'd be very weird if they made like some big trade.
It'd be fun though.
It would be fun.
It would be a good time.
We'd have a lot to talk about.
Yeah.
If they like traded for somebody who would be in the rotation. Like it would be so shocking if they traded for somebody that would like immediately be in like the top 8 rotation.
I've been feeling a little blah lately. That would be so exciting.
There's nothing like a trade that changes, even like the Gordon Hayward one, where we like really thought like this guy's gonna help, but we were pumped and jacked for a little while.
I've basically been pumped and jacked about every trade. Any trade can get me going.
Yeah, any sort of transaction that Micic, we were so pumped.
Yeah.
We finally did it. No one else could bring him over.
I mean, we're excited about Corey Brewer. I guess those are buyout guys, but
Even buyout guys. Dude, Markieff Morris.
yeah, I was pumped about that one.
Yeah. Just give us a little.
Just to get like a big name like that in Oklahoma City.
Markieff Morris in OKC? Really? Who would have thunk? Oh man. Yeah. I hope to see the Thunder's name just for fun. Just give us
Actually, you know what I would like at the bare minimum? Because we talk about that Gordon Hayward trade, but that same deadline is when they made the trade to acquire the future Dallas pick.
Yeah.
A trade like that's enough. That'll get me through.
Yeah.
Do something like that.
Yeah.
Trade,
that would be cool.
trade one of these first for a future first. This rotten Clippers pick. Get it out of here. It's not worth anything.
They should have traded it earlier this season.
I know. I wish I had been. That would have been the smart take
At the time.
Yeah, I don't know why I wasn't thinking that way. Well, it's because I would never do that.
Yeah.
I would always just, I gotta hold on.
It would be like it's like a time machine moment where it's like if you got in a time machine, you're like you run to Sam, like you got to trade this pick right now. It's at the peak of the power. Pick.
I wonder what that could have gotten, or just like how that would have been valued compared to some of the other picks that people are talking about.
They're like 6 and 23 or something. And it's like, listen, the Thunder.
That would have really been a galaxy brain move. As everyone's freaking out about the Thunder getting a top 3 pick, if he had traded it right at that moment, that would have been pretty cool.
I'm trying to think of like what they could have even done. Like, who would you even want? That's worth a first. That's that valuable.
Oh, what if you could? Well, I'm thinking like, what if you could trade it for another first, like a valuable first?
Oh, yeah, like
for a team that like needs a first this year.
Yeah, I mean, people are talking a lot about future Warriors picks and how valuable those could be.
Yeah,
the Bucks.
Yep.
Unprotected Bucks pick in the future would be really nice to have. Or you like flip it to the Clippers for one of their unprotecteds later.
No, they'll be good. They have so much money. Well, we'll see. We'll see.
I know. Well, yeah, we will see. Yeah. Yeah, I was just thinking about a player. I don't even know who that would be. It's like the Thunder traded the Clippers first round pick and Isaiah Hartenstein for Jaren Jackson or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Even that's like he's owed so much money. It's hard. It is so hard to think of a trade for the Thunder. This is like partly why I can't even like think of something that makes sense for OKC at this point. Like they've done such a good job to this point building the roster that it's like I can't even think of a trade that I'd be like, oh, they should definitely do that. That affects the top 8 rotation guys. Like it's really difficult to like pinpoint what that would even look like.
Yeah, I agree. Like last year, Cam Johnson was just like such an obvious name to talk about.
Yeah.
And
Trey Murphy's the one now.
I know, but there's like no indication that that's real.
No, I don't think it's a thing. I don't think
I mean real in terms of them wanting to trade him.
That's what I'm saying. Is like I don't think New Orleans has any interest in trading Trey.
And I don't know why you would. Like he's still young.
Yeah.
We know from experience that just having a good shooter around your young guys is hugely beneficial for their development. Yeah. And he's not making that much money, and he signed up for a long time.
And watching him tonight, like he is clearly one of the leaders of that team. And not that it's saying a lot. This is a team that is currently 12 and 37. But he is like one of the guys that when things are not going well on the court, he's at least helping like get them reorganized.
Yeah.
And just having that out there when you don't even really know like who your coach of the future is, and you have all these young players you're trying to develop that you're frankly not doing a great job of doing. Like it's just nice to have guys that know what to do.
If they do trade him, it'll be the equivalent of the Desmond Bane or Mikal Bridges trade.
Like, yeah, like they'll get a lot. Yeah.
He fits into that mold of players so perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that he signed up for so long and it's such a reason, like they will get 4 or 5 picks from someone if they did decide to trade.
And if they don't, then it's kind of a disaster.
Yeah. Yeah. If they were offered that. Yeah.
Yeah. He's 25 this year, 27 next season, 29 and 27, 28 and 31 million and 28, 29.
And to be fair, he was 3 of 20 tonight, 1 of 11 from 3. was not good. I mean, credit to the Thunder's defense. It did feel like they forced him into a ton of tough shots.
Yeah. He was not ever comfortable.
Yeah.
In this game. And yeah, you got to credit OKC on that one because they did not let him shake loose. Which he's really like their only guy. I mean, their 3-point rate is really low. I think that they're toward the bottom of the league, even like corner threes. They don't generate many threes, period. And so if they don't get some from him, then it's all over. But he like did make like little plays here and there. There was the one where like Sadiq threw the ball to Trey in the corner, and then Trey just like touch pass right back to Sadiq, and then Sadiq hit a 3. It's like he's always like, you can tell like he's a guy that is what I think he would function within the Thunder very well, like very, very well.
Yeah.
His personality too is like he's a Thunder guy personality wise. So, but I do not think that's going to happen. And even if he was available, I wouldn't really foresee the Thunder going after anybody like that. Cause I mean, like they know they have a group that can win a championship. And when you make that dramatic of a deal, I don't know that it like definitely makes you better. I mean, I think of even like DeAndre Hunter, a deal that the Cavs made at the deadline last year. Everybody thought, oh, it's going to make us so much better. Like he's not been good for them this year. Like it's been like dead weight for them for the most part. And so it's just like, you just don't know how a guy is going to like mesh in with your team. And so I just would be really surprised if during the season they would do that. Now the off season, I think there would be a lot more on the table as far as like what's going to happen. But yeah, I think the offseason, there will be more conversations about changing the rosters in some kind of way. So, but I'd be surprised if anything happens within the next week. All right. 1 a.m., 1:01 a.m. Thanks so much for tuning in, everybody. All you sickos that stayed awake. We appreciate you guys. Thanks to everybody that came to Down to Dunk Night. It was so fun. I'm still trying to get a high resolution picture from that night that I hope to be able to send to people. So if I can find that, I would love to be able to send that out to you guys and post it and everything. It was great. I still feel very overwhelmed and honored that you guys would come to Down to Dunk Night even whenever it's bad weather. So that was really nice. Yeah, Zach Robernick in the chat. Hit the like button. That's all you got to do. Just hit the like button. We'd appreciate that. Hope everybody's doing well, and we'll talk to you guys again on Friday.
Until to dunk, until to dunk.